And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not overcome it. Matthew chapter 16, verse 18. Jesus declares victory in the heart of darkness. Caesarea Philippi, located at the southwestern base of Mount Hermon, was a major first century pagan center, widely known for cultic worship of Pan, a hybrid creature. This region was marked by idolatry, excess, perversion, and ritual practices that stood in direct opposition to the holiness of the God of Israel. The site was unmistakably associated with moral corruption, spiritual rebellion, and false worship. It is within this spiritually charged environment that Jesus declared his church would be built and that the gates of hell will not prevail, signifying a bold confrontation and ultimate triumph over the powers of darkness. Peter's confession was a launchpad of spiritual authority. Peter's recognition, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God," became the bedrock of spiritual authority uttered at that very place, Mount Hermon, associated with cosmic rebellion of Genesis chapter 6. The church was born to advance, not retreat. By declaring that the gates of hell shall not prevail, Jesus reframes the story. The church is not on the defense, but on the offense. Jesus turns the symbolism of gates, a tool of defense, on its head, promising that even the darkest strongholds of demonic power cannot withstand the forward march of God's kingdom. Jesus didn't choose a safe, sanitized place for his declaration. He went right into a center of spiritual darkness. This reminds us that the mission of the church isn't withdrawal, but engagement. God's people are called to advance amid opposition, not shrink back from it. Christ's authority silences the powers of hell. By proclaiming victory at the very site ancient people considered the entrance to the underworld, Jesus demonstrated that his authority extends over every force of evil. The church united with him stands unshakable because Christ has disarmed the rulers and powers. So God redeems the most broken places. The declaration of Caesarea Philippi shows that no place is too corrupt, no heart too dark for God to claim. Where the world sees lost and corrupt things, Jesus envisions transformation. The church is an instrument of redemption. Again, by making this proclamation at Caesarea Philippi, at the base of Mount Hermon, "Upon this rock I will build my church." Jesus was revealing the true mission of his church, not retreat, but advance. Gates are defensive, and his words declared that hell itself would not stand the forward movement of God's kingdom. This aligns with 1 John 3:8. For this purpose, the Son of God was manifested that he may destroy the works of the devil. Jesus stands where rebellion once began and declares that his church, built on divine revelation, will reclaim territory, crush the works of darkness, and establish a kingdom that will never be overcome.